What is up, gamers, miners, and dwarves? It's Tuesday, the 13th of January, 2026, and if you can hear my voice, you are watching the Ghost Ship Games weekly dev stream. Today, it's just me all by my lonesome, because Alex, Mark, and Jacob, all four of us actually, earlier this week, we went to a local pet store just to pick up like a new pet for the office. But all of them actually, they had this big Venus flytrap, the ones that usually bugs, but this one was enormous and actually almost seemed sentient. And after performing what I will say is a compelling musical number, the Venus flytrap actually consumed all three of them. So they are currently being digested by a large carnivorous plant. We're working on the situation. In the meantime, it's just me. And you, of course, but it's just me in the studio. So if something goes wrong, it's because it's... actually, if something goes wrong, it's someone else's fault, not mine. Because, you know, I guess I'm running the show today, so I can say what I want and blame who I want. If there's any issues with audio or something like that, or stream quality, what I'm going to need you to do is take your pointer finger and your middle finger and cross them over each other for good luck and hope that the issue resolves itself, because I am not capable of fixing it, but I will try my best to entertain you, to answer your questions, and welcome you to yet another day here in the cold vacuum of space, of green space, playing computer games, namely the computer game called Rogue Core. We didn't do a stream calendar this month yet because, like I said, Jacob is in the process of being digested by a carnivorous plant. But today we're playing Rogue Core. I say we because I'm used to it being multiple people, but today it's me. I'm playing Rogue Core. And before you say, ooh, can I join? No, because I'm playing a dev build. So the downside is that it's just going to be me playing, but the upside is there might be some cool new stuff to see, such as where we're coming on the fitness center. But another downside is it might crash, and I also that could happen. But well, open development, it's not a hard science. It is how you say work in progress. Too many people in the chat writing in Cyrillic. Thank you for coming. I do not speak nor read Russian, so if you would like me to understand what you were saying, it will have to be in English or Danish. Or you could try Spanish, but it's going to be a limited comprehension. Actually, also, I can accept Norwegian. So there's 4 languages that I can answer questions in. And after I thought that was going to be an energy drink. After I drink 7 energy drinks, I'm ready to get down in the caves. I haven't played the development build of Rogue Core in a little bit, so I don't really know what's new or what's not new. I've been super busy doing Season 6 Deep Rock Galactic type of stuff, writing up blog articles, making thumbnails, all that good marketing stuff. So it's been a little while since I hopped into the stinky boots of the Reclaimers. And we're going to see what we got. I used some dev hacks to get myself ahead up to clearance level 2, and we're just going to see what we got. All right, chat. First question of the day. Are we going to salt pits or crystalline caverns? Salt pits or crystalline caverns? Is salt pits or crystalline caverns? Is salt pits, crystalline caverns? Man, look at this thing. You spin around, you can see all the planets in orbit. We even got the space rig up there. Pretty cool. Art department, they've outdone themselves on this one. All right, chat says salt pits, so we're going salt pits. Complexity, join. Solo, because nobody else can join me. Thank you, Omega. It's party time. I'm ready to rumble. Well, chat, just you and me today. How are you guys? What's going on? What did everybody get up to over the weekend? I'll start, and that's that I went to the WWE show, World Wrestling Entertainment here in Copenhagen, and I'll say I wasn't super impressed. I thought it was okay, but it was a house show, which means that they don't, it's not like a recorded one, so I could kind of tell that a lot of the wrestlers, it seemed like they were just kind of giving it like 60%, which is fair enough. You don't want to get injured for a show where it's not being recorded or anything like that, but it did make for the most compelling viewer experience, I'll say that.
Let's roll. We're on a tight schedule.
And if you are Drew McIntyre or CM Punk, I'm sorry. First of all, welcome to the stream, and congratulations, Drew, on winning the undisputed WWE Championship belt, but you know what? Wasn't quite the show I was thinking it would be.
We are at the edge of the lost mining facility.
Somebody asks, I have a question. Will there be a replacement phase for rock and stone? Well, let's see. I'll press the V button.
By the bear.
Oh, okay. Let's try it again.
It's a deep rock life.
All right. Well, that didn't prove my point. Let's go again.
Once a reclaimer, always a reclaimer.
Okay. Let's go 4th time.
Claim the core.
All right. 5th time.
For the reclaimer.
All right. 6th time.
Let's rock and stone.
There we go. I was hoping that would proc him like the first one. So to answer your question, it seems like we've the rock and stone voice line pool has been there's now some non-rock and stony lines, but no, the reclaimer's still rock and stone because they are, after all, dwarfs.
Go, dwarves, go.
All right, let's see what we got here. Henchman 24 says, "Good grief! I pray they're changing the announcer voice. This is your friend Omega because we are down here in the caves and past the gray out barrier. Whoa, hey, Ellis, got a makeover there. Also, you can just wall hack. Cool. Congratulations, Ellis."
Help me get access to the equipment.
Christoph asking if there's new overclocks coming in Season 6. No new overclocks. That is not the... Whoa, fusion power rod. Interesting. But I'm going to go shotgun. More fun. All right, let's try my Spanish. Jerry Smoke says, "Gracias por no ser una compañía malvada. Juego lo hago." I'm going to say thanks, not saying... thanks for not being like an evil video game developer, I think. Oh boy, it's been a long time since I've spoken Spanish. Let me know if that's what it says. And what's in the grenade refrigerator?
I need assistance.
Isifrin, will there be overclock rebalancing reworking in Season 6? No, also not. That wasn't... so, as you may or may not know, we've gotten some help from another Danish developer, Invisible Walls, to help us on the... production development of Season 6, and for them it was sort of for starting out in the first season, we felt like it was a lot to start to tinker with game balance and stuff because there's kind of more that can go wrong and things like that. So they're starting with biomes, and enemies are a little straightforward. So hopefully things go well and we do more of this partnership. It's not something that we've set in stone or rock, but it would be cool. So, but on a future season, again, that being a hypothetical thing, it would be cool to see, but not for Season 6. Sorry. Radial asks, somebody's got to ask the question eventually, what's the word on late joining? Still the same word that was the word last time it was asked, which is no plans on that one. Sorry, pal. I know there are a lot of folks wanting it, and a lot of good arguments for having late joining, but that is, so far at least, something that's not been on the work docket or our to-do lists. All right, let's go down here.
Here we go.
Jerry says, your Spanish translation's really good. Thank you, Jerry. I studied Spanish for 7 years or something, and I'll say at one point in my life was very good. I don't know if I'd say fluent, but I'd say like 85-90% of the way to fluent. But when I started learning Danish, all that, I just... whatever like language driver in my brain just uninstalled all the Spanish stuff and put the Danish in its place. So I can no longer speak Spanish very well, but I can kind of understand it. Let's go back and see. There was a... Ooh, get out of here, creepers. Christian asks if there will be medium clocks. No medium clocks, sorry. Hey, look at that. New ammo crate. What's up, Alex? Whoa, we got a whole new one. I'm playing on the dev build. Do you want to see if you can... Well, I guess I would have to... Cool. All right, we'll see what happens. Look at this. Wow, I knew Johan was reworking the ammo crate, but I didn't know it was implemented. This thing's looking slick, man. Yeah. Got a little new animation, several different layers. It's got feet for stability. Pretty cool. Agent Blackout says, just want to say, recently started to play Rogue Core recently and enjoying it as solo. Hey, I'm glad to hear it. This is actually, I think, my first ever Rogue Core solo run. I've always just played with the other goobers in the stream team. But today, I'm giving a little solo style. All right, chat, anyone writing in Russian or Korean, I will reiterate, I do not speak Russian nor Korean. I appreciate your faith in my linguistic abilities. However, I am simply not that much of a polyglot. So you're going to have to do English, Danish, or alternatively, maybe Spanish or maybe Norwegian, if you want me to understand what you're saying. Finally. Alex, I can't hear you. Can chat hear you? Ah. I don't know. All right, what do we got here? Stop it. Get out. Get out of here, dude. Tyson9199 says, will there be any more playtest batches before early access release? If so, how many? Tyson, that is a beautiful question, but I don't know the answer to it. It's right now we're kind of heads down, plowing forward on the development front. Where does this cave go?
Oh, now you can hear me.
Now I can hear you.
Now you can hear me.
Hello, Alex, and welcome.
Hello, chat.
Chat, say hello to Alex. Alex, say hello to Chat. Alex, you know Chat. Chat, you know Alex.
Hi, chat. It's great to meet you.
I was explaining to Chet earlier that we had lost you guys because when we were at the pet store, a large carnivorous Venus flytrap actually consumed all of you guys. Not unlike little pet shop of horrors?
Not unlike it.
Not unlike it, but much more traumatic in real life. But we've gotten Alex out of the bowels of this plant.
Yeah. Luckily, I was the one consumed the last, and it seemed like it had a hard time digesting all the three of us. So,
it didn't like the beard. Is it little pet shop? Little shop of horrors? Little shop of horrors.
Yeah,
I think it's Little Shop of Horrors. That sounds right. You ever a musical guy? Musical theater?
Musical theater?
Yeah, that's a musical.
Oh, a musical. Oh, yeah, but not really that much. No,
me neither.
I like. I mean, I dress up as Phantom of the Opera every year. That's the extent of. At Halloween. At Halloween.
Just waiting for you to clarify that one.
I was like, wait, that one's missing something. That's the extent of my musical involvement. I don't know. I was in a gang in the 90s inspired by West Side Story.
Say what?
No.
Oh. I don't know.
Are you on internal testing? Or are you just
yes, I'm in internal testing. And I just updated it, so unless they've shipped another build right in the time, which they could have done.
This thing holds just as much as a mule.
Bad Val official asks, will Reclaimer voice lines be as lighthearted as DRG or more serious for Rogue Corps? Personally, I'd prefer a grittier tone with less banter, as these guys are seasoned pros. I would say it's a little grittier. I was the one that wrote, I would say, 80% or more of the Reclaimer voice lines, and I definitely wrote it to be a little more serious and sort of military in feel. I've spent a lot of time watching clips from the movie Jarhead as reference points. And so I like... So there's more of that. I think also, I mean, Javier is the same. Oh, we got a crash. You up? Okay, we're good. We're back.
Just,
Yep. Okay, I'm waiting for that one. But so Javier is the same voice actor as always, so he's voicing it, and I would say it isn't all at the point of. Am I missing anything? Am I just? Oh, right. I forget Cooper. I completely forgot that I've got Cooper here. So I would say it's more in the direction of a little more like serious or gritty, but it's still it's the same people making this game. It's our same senses of humor and ideas for wouldn't it be dumb if we put this in? So I think it's like it. You can still tell that we're having fun with it. It's not like meant to be.
How military work is more grittier than blue collar work?
I think it's a lot of like, to me, it's a little more in the vocabulary or like if for their call-outs and stuff, especially like laser pointer spotting, the vocab is a little, their economy of language is a little more like tight. But, you know, in terms of like friendly fire lines and stuff like that, I think still pretty over the top.
Cool.
But it's sort of a, I can only control what the voice lines look like, and then there's also how they're acted and recorded and delivered. So there's I would say it ends up sort of some spot in the middle. I'm getting some stutter. Oh, there's drop on the...
It's actually nice to do a single-player run for a change.
Yeah?
I haven't seen a lot of the Cooper functionality.
No, I never played Deep Rock solo either, so I just...
Oh, Repo. Yeah, not Repo.
Who?
Sorry, what? The name for the for Bosco 2.0 escapes me. Ripley.
Yeah. Wait, no, Ripley is...
Oh, Ripley. That was the old.
no, that's Cooper.
That's Cooper.
Which is, I guess, an APD. I don't know. I've lost track of it.
Yeah.
Alice... Yeah, Alice is the flying... That's Alice.
That's Alice.
And then this is the APD, which last I heard was called Cooper.
The REPD.
APD. Yeah. Anyway.
It says REPD on.
Yeah, but that's... There's... Oh, yeah, you can see Cooper in the...
Oh, Cooper. There.
Yeah, Cooper in the REPD. Okay, we got it. Question from Night Elf Bane says, is Asteroid Depths going to be available 24/7 in Season 6? It'd be hilarious when it was out of scanner range when the season dropped. Yeah, I saw that post on Reddit. I mean, it's I don't believe it's supposed to be available 24/7. So I think it is subject to the same rotation system, which makes for a non-zero chance that when the season drops, it will be out of rotation. In which case, we will simply lean back, kick up our feet, smile, and laugh at you. All right. Okay. No correspond mad at me, I guess.
So sorry for being late, chat. I had some very important stuff to deal with. Very exciting accounting stuff.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Lucky you.
So can somebody in chat fill me in what I missed? Ideally, one sentence summary of how Aaron has been doing so far.
Honestly, there's been no technical issues so far.
No technical issues seems like a pretty good summary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's more than I was hoping for. So,
Aaron, Night Elf Bane says Aaron drank an energy drink instead of beer.
I had 7 of them. They're at the fitness center.
Oh.
And I don't think the beer system is working yet. All right. I would love
Really? In the game.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, the beer system, which is the beers that I'm contractually obligated to drink at work, that's still working fine. Oh wow, I'm actually getting a little. I was getting a little cocky about this, but it might just spell my doom.
Was Hobby over on YouTube says Aaron leaked season 8.
Yeah.
Shit, I owe Mark $8 then.
Yep, that's right. Six Flags Hoxus is officially coming to the game.
Well, now I owe Jacob $10.
Wait. Shit. Okay. I actually...
Grimwill7686 over on YouTube says, you missed Rock and Stone. Well, screw that then. Then I'm going home.
Yeah. You missed the one time that we do it.
Oh. Pepper Ice Cream on YouTube noting 5 hours energy doesn't mean you're supposed to drink 5 in an hour.
That's literally
Aaron.
wrong. That's false, and it's a crime to be spreading misinformation online like that. They only work if you have 5 in an hour. That's what my pediatrician told me. And I was the fastest runner in 3rd grade. All right. Armor burst, critical chance. Ah, good. These are both good, but I'm almost dead, so I might just...
Isifrin on Twitch noting his greed will be his downfall. Well, that, I guess, will be the story of all of us.
That's literally never happened to any character in history, so don't worry about that.
Yet.
Okay. Okay. I'm okay. Alright. I was worried about my health a little bit here. Get out of here, bugs. Okay. Ellis, let's get over here and fly over here. Thank you very much. All right.
A question from What Not Important 6111 over on YouTube. Jeez, these usernames keep getting more and more convoluted. Are you going to make a mission with lots of Busco/Coopers? I feel like they're a bit underused. I want more Busco. It sounds like something that would be fun as a mod, to be honest. That might be my my general producer cop-out, but something like that would be... I just imagine the designers spending all their time and energy trying to balance this, where this is something that would be fun to sort of mess around with in a mod. In a more of a playing sandbox kind of way rather than trying to get into the base game.
What are we at here? Radial asking, will Rogue Core get any more content before early access? I honestly can't think of any content or gameplay that would be added before then. I mean, are you talking about in terms of like a playtest, or just are we going to add anything to the game? Because playtest, we don't really know what the...
We don't know when we're going to playtest next time, though.
If or when the next playtest is going to be. If you're asking like what content could at all be added to the game, I mean, then we're... Oh, I mean, it's not like we're just...
No, they're working on it as we speak.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's... I think right now a big focus right now is kind of just like still meta progression. How upgrading works, how character builds work, how you're incentivized, rewarded to get stronger and progress through the game. That's still, as far as I know, a big focus these days. I think there's some boss battle tweaking, some... I don't know off top. I'm not sure. I've been fairly right now. These past 2 weeks, I've been pretty deep in the season 6 marketing materials zone, so I haven't been super tapped into what Rogue Core's doing. But there's definitely a. I mean, yeah, there's plenty more to do, both before and after early access. At least in terms of what we see for the game.
Mm. We got a question from Jake Dunn MTB over on YouTube. Question, is the model for the big Expedite chunk final?
I hope not. I hope that's... There, Radial. There's one example of a thing that I hope we do before early access. That is a placeholder-ass looking model.
I think it's important to do placeholder things that very much look like placeholders, not just... passable assets.
Yeah,
because otherwise they're very easy to go like, that looks fine.
Yeah, my guess is that it's just not. It's not quite ugly enough to get noticed, which was what many said about me in middle school. But I'll ping it for someone on Slack or something like that to make sure that we've got that going. Chris1999 asks, is it intentional that the creatures are way creepier now in Rogue Core, or am I wrong for getting that impression? Chris, nothing about you is wrong. You were born perfect, baby. But the creatures in this game are designed to be creepier, yes. So if you're getting spooked right out of your socks, then we're doing something right.
Yeah, you're closer to the core. It's more core. Hardcore, semi-hardcore. It's more core.
There's more core.
There's more core.
Okay. Oh, that sounds pretty good. Fire machine gun. Damn, I'm gonna go fire rate. Tyson asking about Steam Deck performance for Rogue Core. That we don't know. It's. Oh god, I should.
Steam Deck performance for Rogue Core.
Yeah,
we keep getting asked that, and I'm like, I should try it out on Steam Deck.
Yeah,
as you can. I think we're gonna send it over for Steam Deck review. Like, not necessarily. I think they check performance as well, but like, is it a verified or is it not an? Are there some of those yellow marks? And I imagine at this point there are going to be a couple of things that prevent it from being verified. Probably the text size. It should run pretty fine on Steam Deck. I think right now there are some development things that will be a little bit annoying. I don't think the grenade is mapped to control the button. Yeah, there's some controller. Yeah, like as the currently, like I've got throw ammo and toggle radar as like my alternate abilities, and those are bound by default, I believe, to the side mouse buttons. But you're not allowed to do that because it's not a guarantee that everybody's mouse has the two side thumb buttons. So there's still some hiccups to be smoothed out as far as how we... Anybody in chat who's been playing the playtest who's been so lucky to have access to it on Steam Deck? Yeah, if you're one of the 12 people that we've let in, yeah, let us know. I'm just kidding. We've let in more than that. Was happy over on YouTube, Twitch, the other place, asks, or notes, I think it should work well since DRG runs nicely on deck. Yes, it should run well. We did upgrade to Unreal Engine 5 from 4 for Rogue Core, and it is a slightly bit heavier game, so it should run. I mean, I think when it comes to Steam Deck, it's more about like what sort of quotation mark compromises will you have for Steam Deck? Like, will it be like heavy FSR frame generated? Will you have to drop resolution a little bit? It'll run. It's just under what conditions? And over the next month or so, we're gonna find that out more clearly.
Roadside Flower asking, Aaron, can Cooper not mine minerals? Cooper can. I just so rarely play solo that I forget that it's an option to send Cooper off to mine minerals for you. So that's a skill issue on my end. All right, grab this. Suspicious Animations says, does that shotgun have new animations? This is a good gimmick account if that's the idea. I don't know if the shotgun does. I know our animator Jacob has been revisiting the Deep Rock guns. Ooh. Yeah. Let's see what that. Oh, actually.
Oh, jeez. Battle rifle.
Oh, okay. I was still hoping that we'd. My hope, my dream is that we'll still at one point update it so it's a little more like womp 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 with it. It's a little fast firing for what I think this should be, but
a little heavier gauge.
Yeah, it's just. I feel like I want it to sound like an autocannon.
Yeah.
Easy. Oh, almost 100%ed it. Almost 100%ed it. Almost 100. There we go.
Radial36 over on Twitch asking, think you could do a blog post talking about sound design again? The Below Decks from a few years ago was really good, and I'd love another.
Yeah, probably. It's at some point. Right now, it's a little. I mean, after season 6, I'll probably have some bandwidth for more writing stuff like that again. But yeah, that's a good one to keep in mind.
I think a compromise could be to get one or two of the sound designers onto the stream.
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun.
It's easier than preparing a big Below Decks report again.
Yeah.
Not that one excludes the other. I think smaller investment.
Yeah. Somebody was saying, I was expecting more of a heavy bolter sound for this. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I feel like the way that fat finger that one. For the way that this, and I forget that I also have grenades. What a fool I am.
Yeah, I guess a heavy bolter, not gauge. I guess gauge is for shotguns and railway
caliber
tracks.
Would be
caliber. That it betrays my knowledge about guns and firearms.
You didn't go to American public school. But I feel like just by the way this thing looks and behaves, I want it to be more of a like feel like a 20 millimeter like a Bushmaster kind of autocannon thing. I might actually whiff this. Let's not die. But it's so I hope we give it a revisit. I know there's been talk of it. It's just a question of if we get around to it. Yeah, a little more bass I think would be good, and then also having I would do a little more bass, a little lower fire rate, and then a what's it called? A little more damage. But then it kind of just becomes the Hammercaster. So out of here, dude. Tato Tank says, Dwarves would probably love bolters. Yeah, we basically, don't tell Games Workshop, but we basically have a bolter in this called the Hammercaster, which looks and behaves much like a bolter as made famous from the Warhammer universe. But it doesn't, I don't know. This one, it would be a balancing issue where if we make it 5T1704, yes, thank you. And then 5T2703. Stop it. I'm trying to hack. 5T2. There we go. Woohoo! Okay. I'm going to go this way and get some armor. All right. Let's go get some more treats down here. Blazerhead says, are there heavy weapons in the game? That actually, yeah, there are heavy weapons, and right now we've got it so they're in a separate crate. So if you want, like, basically the gunner's kit or some engineer stuff like the plasma, yeah, I think plasma cutter's included as a heavy weapon in this one. But if you want that, you need to go choose a risk vector that puts a heavy. Oh, I also forgot to collect this. you need to get that from a separate crate. But maybe making the battle rifle, or this, do we just call it a battle rifle? But maybe making this more of a heavy weapon would be a pretty cool way to... All right. Yeah, nice. Oh boy, okay, all right. Stop. Stop. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna give myself an upgrade, and then we'll see if you guys think I'm such an easy target. Critical hits, yes, easy. Let's go. Oh yeah. Cooper's critical hit chance. I wonder if my things apply to Cooper as well. Mr. Switchio says, "Is there a way to turn off damage numbers?" I think there is.
I'm not sure we've implemented it yet, but if it's your input has been noted. If it's available, cool. If it's not, then something we'll mention to the team. Sounds like a pretty good quality of life thing. Now I'm going through the options. I'm correctly seeing it. Graphics?
Get out of here.
No, those are all what you just inspected. Not seeing it in current settings, but something we'll make sure to suggest. Oh, UI. That's probably in here. Show FPS counter. Show time. Enable damage numbers. Sorry, I was wrong. It's here. There's enable damage numbers in UI in the options menu. In the UI section of the options menu. Yep. You can disable it. Woo! And enable it.
All right, Cooper, go mine. See, I have remembered to make Cooper do my work for me. Noobsco asks if we're on a released or internal build. This is on an internal build.
Internal.
So you cannot join me unless you also work at Ghost Ship Games. But just figured it'd be kind of interesting to see what else we got going on. It's been a little while since I've played Rogue Core, since I've been sort of more focused on the Season 6 promotions and stuff like that. So, just seeing what we've done. Oh, dang, I would actually love a little turret help. Go get him, Cooper. Okay.
Captain Hi-Hat over on YouTube asking, will Rogue Core release on consoles? Eventually, yes. But not at early access launch. Probably at 1.0 launch later. Dr. Buttsteak asks, is there another, on Twitch, by the way, is there another alpha/beta playtest coming up anytime soon? Dying to try this out. We haven't decided yet if there are more playtests between now and early access launch.
Ice Madness asks, is Rogue Core a DLC or a standalone game? It is a standalone game. It started as a DLC, but then then we had too many good ideas. We had to make it a standalone. Mr. Switchio asks, how will the team's focus be distributed between Rogue Core and DRG? Right now, as you may or may not know, we got some help from Danish developers Invisible Walls to help us develop Season 6 of Deep Rock Galactic. So we've got, that's been really nice. We've got, having those reinforcements has given us some more bandwidth to do Rogue Core so that we can help them, so that we can help Invisible Walls and then do some production there, but then that they can also kind of provide a lot of the horsepower on DRG for the time being. As far as how that's going to look in oh, we're all out of ammo. How about that? Good thing I have ammo. Oh, guys, stop.
As far as how that's going to look in the future, that is something we'll plan after the release and release of Rogue Core early access as well. If you've been with us for a couple of years, and by us I mean Ghost Ship, you will know that we are not long-term planners. We are short-term doers.
That's a good way to put it.
We focus on the here and now and what's in front of us, and it's not like we don't have a strategy. Should we call it a strategy?
That's a strong word, Alex.
Yeah. Okay. A strategy for what's gonna come after, but we do adapt it based on where we are and how things are going. I haven't tried much of the season 6 stuff yet. I know Mark has been playing a lot of it.
Yeah,
now that he's been recording. I'm looking forward to playing a bunch of.
Yeah, I've been writing about it, but haven't, beyond helping a little bit with trailer recording, have not really played a whole lot of it. So it's also going to be, which is also nice because when it launches, I also get to go into it with a ooh, new game excitement, rather than having sat with the technical end of it so much that the fun end of it sort of gets diluted in some way.
That's been my reality for the past couple of years. Welcome to the wonderful world of middle management, Aaron.
Sounds fun.
I get to make sure that everybody else can make video games while I go do fun accounting stuff.
Woohoo! Captain Hi-Hat asks, is there a chance of Rogue Core releasing this year? Yes, there is, friend. A 100% chance of Rogue Core releasing this year. We've said that on our last On the Horizon stream, that it is planned for Q2 of this year. So, for those of you who aren't finance people, that's okay, and that's probably healthy. And Q2 is the
April to June.
That's right, the fourth.
Depend on what fiscal year you operate with. For some companies, their fiscal year, of course, starts with the April to June, so that would be Q1. Rest assured that we're going with the calendar year and not an offset fiscal year based on different tax reporting requirements from various countries.
Whether you have the Gregorian or Russian Orthodox fiscal calendar. Fountain of Youth, yeah, for sure. Yum.
Also, with 100% certainty, you can hear we are very certain that it's going to happen, considering that there's not 100% certainty for anything in the world. This is the exception. Sifrin noting, Alex is talking in middle management. It's so over. And we're only 30 minutes into the stream.
We did it.
Yeah.
Bunny Love says, hey, I just got here. That sounds like an Austin Powers character. Sorry if you've already answered this. Any hope for an early release of Season 6, like on a beta channel? Let me know so I can stop checking every day. Yes, we will do experimental, as we have done with all other seasons, and we will let you know on Steam when that happens. So, that...
Did we not say something about it last
beyond that, we're doing an experimental.
Huh?
I mean, if there's more to say...
Would it not give a date?
No? Do you want to give a date?
I would say check in with our next stream on Thursday. Hint.
Nice. Subtle. Yeah. So check in.
Next time we stream on Thursday. And we stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays for those of you who are new to this stream. Tuesdays, Thursdays, 1 p.m. Ghost ship time, as we call it. That's Copenhagen time. +2 UTC. I don't know what that is in
Universal time.
Universal time
clock.
clock.
Wait, UTC?
Yeah.
Is it Universal Time Clock?
No.
It could be. I don't know. Universal Time...
Time code?
No. That.
Anyways.
There might actually be... Anyway.
Anyways, we're in marketing here.
Yeah.
If it's not what it's called, then we'll have... Yeah, that's what we'll have to call it. Universal Time Cone. From
Yep. Yum. Time for a refreshing Universal Time Cone.
Universal Time Core. From Roadside Flower.
Smoked some lace stuff and it sent me to the Universal Time Cone. Coordinated Universal Time. Okay, well, they should have gotten their acronym right. That was not on me. To whoever was asking earlier in the stream about new shotgun animations, yeah, I think we did add new ones. It seems it's got a little more attitude. This ain't your grade school shotgun. This is a cool teen shotgun. Maximo says, I think the French insisted on putting the C last. Well, there's another crime that I will never forgive the French for. What were you saying, Alex?
I was saying there's another question from Roadside Flower. Will there be a clock on the ramrod?
Yeah, we're going to put a universal time clock in the ramrod.
But it won't be universal time there.
No, it'll be...
What is time in space?
What is time in space? Is there time in space?
Is there time in space? Is there time in space? But honestly, they would... That's an.
Yeah, wait. Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
gone from dumb
Yeah.
question to maybe less dumb question. Stop. Don't. Oh,
Yeah.
God damn it.
I've read both The Martian, and I'm almost done with the other book, the one with Ryan, the Canadian actor.
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling, and they probably mentioned how time works and
Yeah, what do astronauts do?
How do they synchronize time?
Because you're just going crazy on the time zones.
Yeah.
I don't really know. Anyway, chat. If someone's an astronaut,
If someone's in space,
if you are in space,
Project Hail Mary. That's what it's called. Thanks, your Tufter ID. Dwarven time. Yeah, that's our ID. Dwarven time sounds like a bar.
I'll tell you what time
bar
it is.
time, yeah.
I'll tell you what time it is in the Ramrod. Beer o'clock, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. This flame crit build. I think this is new as well. That's cool. Critical damage increased. Oh, actually, that.
Wait, Dwarven standard time, wouldn't that be STD?
Yep.
No.
Yep.
Yep.
Next question.
Dwarven standard time, of course, from iCipher and over.
Sim says, will the original DRG have stuff from Rogue Core like animations? No, because it is a separate game. But you can probably, somebody will undoubtedly just make a mod for that. So that will be within the realm of modders to do such a thing. But no, we're not going to do that because then it would make the games less their own games. See, also, like, okay, this is continuing my beef on where the battle rifle's at right now. It fires too fast and does too little damage to only have 120 ammo total. This should feel way more like a... Oh, wow, and I'm already out. This should feel way more like a marksman rifle for what it is. Damn, I should have just gone and gotten my shotgun all crazy. Wish I could put it back. Also, where is... Oh, shit.
IceThis274 on YouTube noting, how buggy has this game been so far? Looks like it's in a great state for an unreleased version yet. Well, yes, it is, IceThis274. The thing with bugs and unreleased versions is that it can be a trick of the eye, in that it is very stable, and the team has been making sure it runs very stable because we've been playtesting a lot, and that has helped quite a lot, making sure that it's not just stable when we play it, but also it's when we do hands-off play tests with others, then it is very stable as well. Weird fringe edge case bugs show up much more when hundreds of thousands of people, millions of people start playing the game, where that you probably didn't see in development. That's sometimes why people do these big tech tests before launch. So yeah, it is very stable, but we're probably going to run some stability passes as we get closer to launch. That's also usually part of putting together a release candidate. So even though we've maybe finish up with all the content coming into early access, then we are of course going to take that version that's there and test it more thoroughly than we're doing now, because we do thorough testing, but when it's a version going out for release, we put that sort of extra 110% certainty that it's in a tip-top shape. We got here. Hello from Sergio Alexio 3907. Do you see trailer for a game called Far Far West? This game maybe likes you, like DRG on West. I've heard Søren talk about that one.
Yeah, we were talking about it in the stream team chat. Søren said he had some contact with them, and not that I've been following it closely, but I've seen a few trailers and thought, neat. And we talked about reaching out to him to do some sort of crossover stream type of thing. So,
oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know Søren said he had a contact for him and then would send him along to Jacob. So I wouldn't say it's in the works, but it's something that we're interested in the works. So if you happen to be one of the 6 or 7 developers there and you're watching the stream, drop me an email. Drop Jacob an email. Let's make something happen. Wow.
That sounds cool. I am very much out on the loop of all the fun stuff going on lately, Aaron.
I know there's been so much finance for you to take care of.
Not just finance stuff, legal stuff as well.
Oh, joy of joys, Alex. Yeah. As though the day's calendar couldn't get more enthralling.
Also administrative stuff. Yeah.
The big three of smiles is what they call it.
I love game development.
Yep. Boink.
I've entered that part of my life where it's like I do it so that others won't have to. But, you know, sometimes coming up to the 4th floor, seeing people have fun and going, oh, what are you guys playing there? Is that Rogue Core? Oh, that sure looks like fun. Oh, I wish I could. Oh, you're a 4th person. Okay.
All right. All right. That's fine. There's actually a lot of there's an Excel sheet that really.
I think I have a meeting.
I was just getting stuck into this awesome Excel sheet anyway, so I probably couldn't even.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You want me to be on the stream today? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. You already start. Okay. Okay, fine. No. Can I? Okay. No, there's no late. Okay. No late join. Okay.
Zeddymaster on YouTube says maybe not your expertise because they are a different dev team, but where can I report bugs for DRG Survivor? I had some bugs lately. Fun
Day Discord.
Yeah, Fun Day Discord. So
it's not the Fun Day Discord. I think it's the DRG Survivor Discord. It's a separate Discord, but if you have been part of our Discord for some time and are active in there, you'll see a lot of familiar faces. Anyways, they have a separate Discord for DRG Survivor. Fun Day is very active in there. Go say hi. Go tell them about that bug. They probably appreciate it.
ID 306. Oh, actually, I got some. There's one of these upgrades here that gives me 50% chance to regen ammo on a hit, but I think with the shotgun it applies per pellet. So this is okay. This is sick. Here, check this out. Look at this guy and then ammo count. 6 ammo per shot just on that.
That's nice.
That rocks. That's really cool.
Oh, you're on level 3 right now. So, Aaron.
Yes.
In context of that, a question over here on YouTube from Artemis P6V. Will Rogue Core have boss fights?
Rogue Core will have boss fights. The way that a run or a level is structured in Rogue Core is... Oh, there you are, you Krizok spawner. Get out of here. The way that a run is scheduled and they're structured, pardon me, in this game is that every mission or run goes, you descend through right now 5 levels of this elevator system.
Sort of like Dante's Hell.
Much like Dante's Hell. How many layers are that?
7.
5?
7.
7? Cool.
I had an original pitch for a DRG game based on the 7 layers of hell, and it's oddly very similar to Rogue Core.
Cool.
Anyways, back to your explanation about bosses.
Right. So the premise of Rogue Core is, and pardon me if I'm over-explaining, I'm just assuming that you're somewhat new to the whole program. The premise of Rogue Core is that we've opened up mine sites deeper down on the planet of Hoxus, but things have gone awry. The planet is not what it seemed. There are these freaky-style enemies that you can see me absolutely obliterating down here. And you are the Dwarven Reclaimer, sort of an elite paramilitary-esque force as part of the DRG company. You go down, you kick ass all the way through these different levels of the elevator, and then you get down to the bottom where you face a boss and close up sort of the... If you've seen the original Ghostbusters, instead of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, there is a different boss, but similar premise in that you must destroy that boss to close the gate out of which all evils are spawning.
A follow-up question, Aaron. Will DRG have boss fights?
DRG have boss fights. DRG does have boss fights. People ask if we're working on more bosses for it. Currently, no. Maybe one day would be cool, but for now, that stays on the wish list.
So follow-up question to that, Aaron. Will Ghost Ship have boss fights?
Yes. By salary negotiations, I have to go mano a mano in a steel cage with Saran, the CEO. And then it's sort of like when a boss has spawns, and then he spawns multiple of you between phases where he heals. And so he does ranged attacks, and then once you get him down a certain amount of health...
So ranged attacks, that's those are Slack messages.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, and he sends, according to my previous email, type of ranged attacks.
Okay.
And then once you get fight enough to get down to the health bar, he goes into an invulnerability phase and then spawns multiple middle managers, which you then have to fight off.
By invulnerability, you mean delegate.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
There you have it. We are the boss fight company now.
That had to have been like a medieval practice, right? Of you just, if you work as like a blacksmith and you're like a 17-year-old kid and you're like, I would like more than bread for my wages. And your boss is just like, if you can beat the shit out of me, you can get it.
I think bosses back then were bosses because they had I don't want to say gang. What's a more pleasant word for? No,
what are you trying to say?
Knights and soldiers and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, feudal.
I mean, I'm thinking in that specific situation with like the feudal setup where it's like there was a lord that owned the land upon which you were working. Anyways, that's a side note. An army? Yeah, an army. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah.
Bosses don't have armies these days.
Oh. And that's why we have salary negotiations.
That's right. Okay.
So, I say for now, does Sarn have stun mechanics? Can you stun lock Sarn, or does he stun you?
Yeah. Well, this year I didn't get a raise because I got stun locked into the second phase, but I'm learning it, and I mistimed my dodge rolls, but I was also over encumbered, so my rolls didn't quite give me the iframes that I thought I had. So I did get stun locked, and he just shredded my health bar completely. But this year I think I'm trying a different strat.
DRG dug too deep.
Okay, damaging an enemy. Ooh, I'm gonna get this.
This one suits me best.
Somebody asks, will we get dedicated voice lines for mission control for Goosack like for Mushroom? No. Maybe, but probably not.
That's very specific.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah, I mean that I mean, to be honest, it sounds like a request in the form of a question. I think so. You'd like dedicated voice lines for Goosack, like you have for Mushrooms. Duly noted. Ewan14239, not sure if he's asking us or chat over on YouTube, your favorite beer at DGR. I don't know about DGR, but DRG, what's your favorite beer, Aaron?
That's the French way of saying Deep Rock Galactic.
Aaron's 2026, we promised. Got together, we made a vow. No more loot content, no more punching down on the French. I mean, punching the French.
That's one promise I can never make, Alex. Somebody was asking. Oh wow. On Omega responding in like the way that Mission Control does to Mushrooms. Yes, Omega already does, and even in the most recent playtest build, if you ping Mushrooms too much, Omega will get pissed at you and tell you to get back to work. So that part implemented. Dude, this crit build I got, this is getting me kind of sick.
Is it 8255 on YouTube noting, imagine non-video game players listening to what we talk about. Yeah, I mean, when you think about not just logging into a stream of the video games and what you talk about when you don't know the context, also game development.
Yeah,
I mean, if you just join like a sprint and you hear people talk, so after we've done the skinning, we sort of just lay it out and retexturize it and sort of, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, it's all over the place. Yeah. I've noticed
this character has too many broken bones in it.
I gotta rework the skeleton.
Yeah,
I said, you sound like my Turkish leg doctor. I noticed also, I think, probably as a consequence of working here, I've also just sort of started like using more video game terms in like regular speak of like.
Really?
Yeah, and
that's so OP.
Well, I was hanging out with one of my friends who has a 2-year-old daughter, and I asked like whether she had spec'd into reading, and I was like kind of as a joke, but I realized it was a little too much on autopilot, that it was like
I can't tell if that's video game stuff or just
specking into.
No, yeah, but if that's just something that the generation younger than me generally says.
Yeah, well, I think that younger generations will understand it. Like, I wouldn't expect my 70-something-year-old dad to get it, but I think that it's probably at least more legible. I mean, I wouldn't use it if I thought nobody got what I said.
I can make those promises.
Roadside Flower says, any news on Flask? Alex, is there any news on Flask?
No. I mean, yes, the development is going along quite nicely. Woo! There is no there's no like new announcements. We are trying to get the game to the point where we feel like we can start playtesting more widely. Right now, playtesting are mostly select people from the community in the Discord channel, and it's not like a come play the game early playtest. It's very like, okay, give us some feedback on the ideas that are there now, because a lot of stuff is changing. Hoping over the next couple of months that we can get it into some more Steam sign-up playtests, and get it into the hands of more people that can give some feedback on the game and see how it's doing. We playtest it pretty regularly with Flask, and it's going quite well. The game is moving quite fast in this stage. So yeah, but no marketing news, like no release date announcement, stuff like that. They have been working on a bunch of videos recently and a new trailer, and that's something that we're hoping to put out soon.
Are asking about implementing base auto run and brighter objects mods. Are we going to implement that in Rogue Core base game? No, probably not. That's going to be something you're going to have to rely on, or cross fingers that we implement modding, which again, all likelihood we probably will.
We don't really implement modding because the modding that has been done and is done on Deep Rock is sort of, because it's an Unreal Engine game. Modders have ways of changing and injecting stuff into Unreal Engine game, and we haven't locked down the game to prevent that. With the modding support we added was more setting up mod.io and a place to download and manage mods, and this whole sort of split between verified, approved, sandbox mods, all of that. But I imagine there's going to be mods. I think we've talked to some modders that are already working on stuff for Rogue Core. When it comes to mods, we're sort of like, similar to the Deep Rock, we will probably look at mod support down the road, but focusing too much on supporting mods in an early access game is sort of a little bit tricky, because things might change around quite a lot and break stuff. So the modders, I think that there's an understanding with modding a game like this that you're gonna maintain your own mods. So yeah, there will likely be mods for Rogue Core. Question is where, how, and when. But it's not something that we've said, yes, there has to be mods, or no, there can't be mods.
Ooh, whoa. Okay, that actually does a lot of damage there. I'm liking that. All right, where'd that orc go?
Splash the Orc asks, question, any chance we'll see expanded HDR options beyond the experimental check mark? Not sure. I mean, that this is a PC game, so we aren't hugely focused on like technical HDR options when it comes to PC. That's mostly when it comes to console, and you leverage some of those platforms options, like you know when you start a game and you have to set like what's the darkest point and what's the lightest point and all of those things. I don't think we're gonna. I think the options that we lifted from DRG. I'm just gonna check the escape menu at least here. There is an HD gamma slider, but I don't think we have a lot of benchmarking set up. So there are some options to adapt the HDR support in the game, but it's not from what you know from like a PlayStation game, for example, that really leverages it. I only ask because my monitor is HDR 400. I assume that's 400 nits, which is like a pretty decent, sounds like a very good HDR monitor. And it seems like the game is more meant for HDR 1000, yeah, which is more like TV. But I may not know what I'm talking about either. HDR is super tricky. We've had some issues with HDR in the past where it's like, oh, it looks good on one TV, and then we go test the dev version out with some HDR implementation on another TV, and it's like, why does Mission Control look like a horror image? Why is half of his face like in the shadows? And it's super tricky with HDR. At least it's been for Deep Rock. I'm looking at Aaron's monitor here, which there's sure there could be you could leverage it more, and it's probably not optimized for HDR4, but just the base game looks pretty well saturated in colors and bright and contrasty. But duly noted that it would be cool with better HDR support for like high HDR monitors compared to TVs. Yeah. Zeddymaster on YouTube noting HDR on PC is a mess even more than it already is on consoles. I think HDR is just super tricky. Also like to sort of wrap my head around as a developer. So that's an interesting technical talk for a podcast down the line. I can see Aaron has checked out of the technical talk, so
it was a convenient timing where I had to lock in to beat the boss.
Well, let me tell you about all the exciting parts of FSR upscaling, then, Aaron.
I don't know what I don't know what those functions are, like FXAA and FSR and stuff like that. I've never understood. I just know that it's something you scroll through.
You keep clicking the right option until you're like, okay, this is the rightmost option.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the top of the list.
Yeah, like this makes my game run the best, but I don't know what they stand for. I don't know what that Okay, we've got a flashing, got a cool little dance floor sequence here.
The sound of the police.
Yeah, it's like the police have like pulled over your neighbor and you're trying to sleep, and it's what the light looks like on your ceiling.
Yeah. Well, Aaron, luckily we are in the same builds this time around. So
I'll add you. Wait, can I?
I can just join you.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
Radio asks, could you show off the Reclaimer's manual on the Ramrod? I saw earlier that it can display upgrades now. Where is it? I don't know that it works for sure. This is a new cool thing, by the way. Check this out. Yeah. You can't interact with it. Oh, you can.
Carapace.
Oh, whoa. I think this is still supposed to be the pickaxe terminal, but it's cool, right? Carapace. That's a good word. All right. Manual. Miner's manual. This is...
Hey, Aaron.
What?
Aaron.
Woohoo! Alex is here. Okay, miner's manual. I don't know that we're... Yeah, this is still looking pretty rough. I don't really think we've done much here. Yeah. So it's that's work in progress. We got a mess here. What are these? Are these supposed to be cans or power cells? Or pill bottles? Are they pills?
Flare fluid?
No, okay. I thought they were pills, but I guess they're aligned so that they're like bolts in the table. It looks like pills from this angle.
Oh, it looked like energy drinks.
Well, the energy drinks over here, which look very similar, they're slightly different hexagons. Over here.
It is.
Boa Noah asks, are there different final bosses as of now? There are 2 different ones. What if we do this? What happens? Okay, we still haven't implemented this. There's some we're gonna have to work on. There's some system where you have to lift in order to get beers, but I know that's still pretty clunky. Plex asks, can you already deadlift on the Ramrod? No, I don't think so. I know that it's there and the options there, but last time I tried it, it soft locks the game, so I don't want to. I don't want to go for that.
Just like last time I tried deadlifting in the gym. Sort of soft locked Alex.
Your doctor just pinching his brow. Yeah, no, well, medically speaking, a disc can't be soft locked.
Stop using all these video game terms. Where does it hurt?
Yes, Alex.
Dude, I think I have a bug in my lower lumbar.
If it helps you, yes, you did do crit damage to your lower disc.
I did crash the desktop last Friday. Yes.
Okay, we'll do that. Can we do depth 2? Can I? Hold on. I'm going to unlock a new chat. I'm going to put you in the waiting screen for 2 seconds. Don't go anywhere. Don't worry. I'll be right back.
Also, can you go back to the
Okay,
dev
chat,
sheet?
we're back.
Can you go back to the dev sheets?
Yeah, what's up?
So, Chad, I just want you to appreciate that the fact that what the UI could have looked like.
Oh, do you want me to do it?
Yeah,
Okay. So, chat, this is now we're opening up the hood.
Yeah.
This is real behind the scenes. So this is our dev menu,
Yeah.
which is like if we're like doing QA shit, we have this special overlay that can just like, to spawn stuff or to change things mid-run, so you don't need to like reload and all that. But this is what we work with. So anytime someone complains about the UI, it could look like this. Anything else? Yeah, it is actually. Hey, you know what? When we go down there, we can fuck around and just make like a stupid gun. You know what? We're on the dev build. Let's do that. Dev build.
Go for it.
I think I've also jammed the map.
Me.
I can't.
Can you pick anything?
No.
Can I pick something?
Can you?
Can I pick salt pits? I got facility burning. I can't host anything.
Can I scanners out of range?
Burning point. Can you not move it?
Facility length. Do I have to unlock all these? Okay. All right. Let's just unlock everything. Depth level. How about now? Can I get this now? No, I can't do this. Okay. 6 levels. Whoa, you can get 6 levels long. Okay. Quarters.
Yeah.
Okay. There's something. All right.
Pepper ice cream loading Pepper ice cream on Twitch loading looks like it was designed by a programmer. Oh god, I'm getting flashbacks to the Necess stream. I sometimes just get like these jitters and I just shit. I'm sorry, that didn't. Oh fuck.
Alex is still doing his court-ordered community service for that stream. Toenail6105 says, good morning from Ohio. I'm curious as to how different Cave Gen is in this game compared to the base game. Good morning to you in Ohio. Go Buckeyes, baby. In this game, cave generation is a little more linear.
More pearls on a string, I would say, compared to like hub and spokes or these sort of more elaborate cave generations, from Deep Rock.
Yeah.
Pearls on a string.
Whereas I think Deep Rock, the gameplay emphasizes more heavily the exploration, traversal, finding your way around the cave. With the way that this game is the runs are structured and the pacing of it.
Get to the elevator.
Yeah, and it would be a little. We found it frantic and confusing to have to do the same exploration thing in a timer. So it's still like the principles of how caves are stitched together are the same as in Deep Rock, but sort of the formation or patterns in which the computer generates a random cave are different.
God, I don't think I've done a run in a Asia wheel style biome for some time.
Yeah, this is also difficulty 3, so
it's
time to lock in. Look at that dog. He says, hello, I'm not sure if you guys are the same from last time, but could you try pronouncing Lake Chargogamagogamagog, Michigan? Yeah, easy, dude. Give me another one. Noobsku asks, would you consider adding an Omega interaction where if you stay in the mission panel and repeatedly and rapidly spin the globe, Omega comments on it? Yeah, that'd be kind of fun. I guess it depends on how the how the game would detect that you're like spinning it too much.
The rotation speed?
Yeah.
Over time. Yeah, no, that's not very...
The terminal is not a toy.
Not
I mean, you
complicated.
could something like that would be easy.
That's
Radial36 asks, will we ever show off the Dead and Buried Gorgon class? I don't know if do we have any dev builds saved that would have that?
for the Gorgon class?
Gorgon, yeah.
Yeah, probably back. Like, dev builds get saved pretty far back on Steam, I think. You can always make a branch for...
But I almost think that this was back in the time when we had it through the launcher.
Well, we saved those as well for
okay.
quite a long time. So, I think you can also go back, like, turn the clock back on Perforced in some way and get that. I think it would be interesting for a look back at some point, but to be honest, yeah, sort of. Yeah, I think you could do that.
Probably. I'll say it was not. It was just not that fun to play as or as to watch. If you've played the finals and when they have, what is it, the scout used to have, or not the scout, the light in the finals used to have that like taser gun thing, and then that was super annoying to play against, so they changed it to like a think they call it a nullifier, where you like can't damage anyone or be damaged for a period. It was sort of like both of those, where you would lock an enemy in place and then also make it so you couldn't damage it or take damage. Which was like, I think the idea was cool. It was like, it's a Gorgon, it freezes people or whatever, but it just ended up not like, it was just kind of like, okay, well, that's one of the 40 enemies on my screen is out of play right now, but it just wasn't that, it wasn't shrimp interesting. So, we could find it someday. Ah! Alright, is there another spawner here? That's a vomiter. Oh, I guess I am slicing this time. Somebody asks, are there more classes in Rogue Core? Call it a middle school, baby, because we are adding more classes to your schedule. Yeah, they'll probably. I think the plan right now is to launch early access style with the 5 that are currently in the game. But our hope and intent from the very beginning was to have a game that supports many, many classes. So you can. We don't know how many. We don't have any like goals or ideas on how many those may be, but. Ooh, blade recalibration, slice range, cool. So we don't really know what that'll be, but yeah, we'll definitely have more than 5. Meat Machine said, "Did Aaron just say shrimp tresting?"
Yeah, he's been trying that out lately. Let's see if it sticks.
Shrimp tresting has been part of my vocabulary since before I started working at Ghost Ship Games.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't heard that.
It's a variation on it. You need to say more shrimp tresting things to me.
Oh. Well, I'm not that shrimp-tresting.
It's a difference between...
I'm not a very shrimp-tresting person.
Alex, I think there's plenty shrimp-tresting about you. But it's also fun because you can, if you're texting it, you can send a shrimp emoji and then terresting in one word. So, works in... It's a multi-format little piece of vocabulary.
My wife would hate if I did that.
To say shrimp, try it. Report back. Flagaron says, can you change your beard? Yes, you can, unlike in real life where you are stuck with the beard or not
what?
beard. In Rogue Core, you can have the beard of your dreams. You can put on any type of beard you'd like, regardless of which dwarf you're playing as, because all dwarves can have a beard. And how many beards there are, we don't know. I have seen some cool concept art from Alexander, and there's some... Seems like we're getting slightly funky with it, beard style this time, but I don't know.
Iggy Thumb noting on YouTube something very Mean Girls fetch about shrimp tresting. Yeah, I get a little bit of like shrimp fetch. Mean Girls.
Shrimp tresting's been happening.
That was
a great movie.
Yeah,
yeah. Tina Fey killed it.
It's I learned after I became a dad that it's based on a parenting book.
Really?
So the ideas of the sort of the dynamics in Mean Girls is based on a book called Queen Bees and Wannabes.
Okay.
It's a parenting book for teenage girls.
Huh.
There's one for boys as well. I think it's called something Wingmen and Masterminds and Wingmen or something. I forget.
I feel like there's just like unnecessarily gendered where they tried to make the boys one sound like a war memoir.
I think the Wingman one comes from How I Met Your Dad. Mom? How I Met Your Mom? How I Met Your Dad.
Are you talking about the TV show How I Met Your Mother?
Yeah, How I Met Your Mother.
Oh, okay.
I think Barney keeps talking about Wingman.
Oh, yeah. That's the one thing I know about. And he's supposed to be from Minnesota, which is something I learned because I haven't seen the show, but people ask because I'm from Minnesota. Oh, fuck. I forgot I'm not the...
Oh, fuck. I got lost.
Yeah.
Second.
I thought I was a spotter, but I'm not. Actually, I kind of missed the spotter. Used to
Are
be
you
a
not
spotter.
the spotter? Oh, no, you're a slicer.
Yeah, it decided that I would be slicer. Some days you're just slicer. Cornbread asks, will there be performance point bonuses during the holidays like in regular style DRG, and will they be different from the wandering cargo that the shuttle pilot keeps dropping? I don't know. That we also have not really been talking about or discussing, which is not to say no, but it's not to say yes. It's to say exactly what I mean, which is, I don't know. And we just haven't thought that far ahead.
It's what we in the business call a known unknown. We know that we have not decided it yet. It's not an unknown known. It's not Aaron doesn't know if it's happening or not. This is a known unknown.
This is what Alex's former colleagues at the Department of Defense in the early 2000s called a known unknown. Oh, ow, fall damage.
It was a great time.
It's just never had no food like the Burger King in the green zone. So I'm wondering where that cuneiform tablet on your desk came from, and why you have so many emails from the Iraqi National Museum to your work email.
Business opportunities, Aaron. By the way, how would you like to go to Iraq for? ADR? No, right.
Pixelator asks, will Rogue Core have the same style of mod support? Yeah, we got asked.
Not yet.
Earlier, yeah, not yet. And longer answers, we don't know, maybe.
Again, a known unknown.
A known unknown. A classic example.
This is something that could very well happen down the road, but it's not something that's going to happen for early access launch. That sort of level of modding support, no.
Somebody asking...
Unless the tech and tool team comes back to me and says, we've done it! We've cracked the code! We figured out how to do this during early access. At which point I will say, great team, I always believed in you. And credits will roll and military music will play in the background. Scarbius asks question, how soon will we be able to see the 5th class on stream? You have seen the 5th class on stream. The 5th class is a retcon. Yeah. And her powers are that of time.
Her powers are that of time. Which time zone? Well, you'll have to buy an early access to know for sure.
Yeah.
Her thing is knowing what UTC stands for. Okay, I am not playing in a way that is befitting of Slicer.
I am not playing in a way that's befitting of of the office of publishing and marketing. What the hell am I doing? What's my plan here? What's my plan here? Oh, that was the button. Get away from me! Get away from me! Get away from me! Long enough time to revive Aaron.
Yeah,
no!
I thought we had it. Tough one.
Yeah. See, I have the power to repel things, to not bother me for some time, and I thought I had plenty enough time. I've been using this lately a lot, and turns out that glyphids are
serenely closing my eye and visualizing a snooze button pressed in my mind's eye. Cornbread asks, will there be destroyed drop pods, cargo crates, and other things to hint at the dwarves that tried to escape the corresponding greyout? I mean, drop pods, I don't know, but I mean, I think that the whole idea that this is like a populated mine site is part of that. I mean, that there is abandoned equipment and crates and stuff like that. I think last stream we came across this cool, like, sort of AT-AT style cargo walker thing. So there's definitely parts of that are being implied. Glacial strata. Cool.
You want to stay with Slicer or you want to mix it up?
Oh, actually, I don't. It's a good thing that you mentioned it.
I do want to stay with Guardian, but I want to remember to actually use my abilities. This is my New Year resolution. I want to use my abilities more.
Okay, I'll try Retcon. And I'll say that I've not really played Retcon much. So I don't know how to play it, but we'll try. We'll give it a shot. All right, party time. Somebody says, you can even see Mining Rig 17 from the Ramrod. Yeah, you can see it on, where is the... let me find the space rig. Boop-a-doop. Boop. Should be here. There it is. Gotcha. Got it right there. And then I think we also have it up in... You can, I believe, see it through the window as well.
Arrow404.skillnotfound3 on YouTube says, afternoon guys, quick question. Any small crossovers between DRG Season 6 and Rogue Core when RC launches, like in-game events in both games? It would be cool. I think we talked about that. Invisible Walls and us have been very busy making sure that that we get season 6 and Rogue Core out in a timely manner. So it's again, no, this is one of those unknown unknowns. We hoping that it would be cool with just small references, stuff like that. I think we want to do that. Not sure if that will hit the cutting room floor as things start heating up in the cutting room. You know, the cutting room where you cut. That used to be a film reference, right? Because you would cut film in a room.
Yeah.
Today, having a cutting room just sounds like a sort of a very fancy part of a kitchen or a room you don't want to be in.
Yeah. Alex, for the youngsters on the stream, what was the cutting room and how did it work?
Well, Aaron, I'm so glad you asked. Sit back and let me regale you of the time of analog. Back in the days, we did not have digital film. We did not have sensors that recorded pixels and displayed those pixels on the screen. No, we had celluloid film upon which you would burn in an image. Some people thought it would burn in your soul. That has not been debunked nor confirmed.
Wait, you burned it in?
Yeah, the light would burn in.
Oh, that's why you can't expose the film to sunlight.
Yeah, well, so the light would react to part of the celluloid film that would create these film negatives, which would be, I guess, the opposite color of what you would normally have, and then you developed the film in a dark room. Which is not like the dark rooms that you might hear about today. It was a room that was dark because you couldn't expose film to the sunlight. Otherwise, you would get sort of these glares and all of these other sort of blemishes and effect we try to Photoshop in today. So you would expose that film you would expose those negatives to a bunch of chemicals in a dark room. And I have another selection. What? No, that's you.
Chemicals being exposed in a dark.
Yeah, so you had these chemicals.
This is a different
one. Yeah,
right?
you have these baths of chemicals that you would dip the film into, and usually it was a standard process, and you could do all sorts of effects that we've tried. Oh, flag or no? Oh no!
You had to cover the lens on your camera.
Yeah. Anyways, once you had that film developed. I should also note here that back in the days, you had rolls of film when you would film moving things, and you had rolls of film, and in order to put that together, you would go into a cutting room and you would cut parts of the films out that you would want, and you would staple. I guess no, you wouldn't staple it together. I actually don't know how they put the different parts together in a cutting room. This one looks good. Use tape, of course. Tape, I think.
Alex, what's tape?
Fuck you, Aaron. How did they record TikTok dances back then? Well, I guess TikTok dances was mostly recorded on DVR tapes and video cameras. They was like these small VHS kind of tapes.
Fuck, what's the device? Is it spectroscope where it's like that rotating? It's like a rotating cylinder, and you view it through a slit, and there's like it's like the looping animation of a horse running. I was trying to string together some joke about a spectroscope being the original TikTok or GIF or something, but couldn't quite stick the landing. Oh well.
One of my grandparents actually was a photographer. They had a book publishing. They were a book publisher, and they also did photography.
Really?
Yeah, and they had a dark room and everything, and all of that stuff. This was back in the early 90s, I think.
Why is my just lost a ton of health due to the cold? Did you lose a ton of shield?
No.
Huh, that was weird.
No. Just you.
Okay. Well, I guess
a little more well insulated.
Retcon's a little cold sensitive.
Yeah.
Guardian does seem like they have a warmer suit than the Retcon. Somebody asked, will Rogue Core have spectroscope support? Yes, it will. This will actually Rogue Core soundtrack is You can only get it if you go into the movie theater and play the game, and we have a live pianist playing the soundtrack, just like they did in the olden days.
Zoetrope is the thing that you were talking about. Zoetrope, yeah. I've only seen that in writing. It was in one of the sort of electronics for dummies book where you could do small projects. I remember that one. Yeah.
Huh. Okay. I don't know.
Yeah. Also, interesting that you mentioned. Mentioned cinema back in the days using pianos.
Yeah.
Before film became a part of what's it called? Film became a part of the motion picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this is another question where I don't know if you know the answer, but when films, they're like with the advent of the talkie.
1927.
Okay. I'm reassured that you're the right person to ask. Was that coded into the film?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, yes. There's something interesting about that. So there's a whole history of why the different aspect. Do you know aspect ratios, like the height to width aspect of film?
Yeah.
Widescreen and cinematic and all of that.
Sure.
There's a whole history of that. So back in the days. Back when the Thomas Edison times and all of that, they kind of just picked a sort of a nice horizontal to vertical ratio for film, and that became sort of the go-to ratio. So very close to this sort of old school 4:3 ratio. So old school computer screens and things. This was before sound, and when they wanted to add sound to like cinema and film, back in like the 1927 something. They used part of the I think the right side of the film, the right side of the image, the negative, to lay out the sound strips on, because you otherwise you would have a huge challenge of syncing up like the sound to the picture. Yeah. If you had two separate things sort of running.
Okay.
If you had two different machines with you have a sound spool and you have a video spool. So they used part of the negative of the sort of actual film. Yeah. And I think it was the right part, but they used part of the film to to have the sound strip on. So that changed the aspect ratio of the image quite a lot. It suddenly became a lot taller because they were using part of the image, and directors didn't like that. So the Academy of I forget what it's called. It's like an official body stepped in to define the actual aspect ratio afterwards for film, and it became something like 1:3.7 or very close to like 4/3, because they needed a standard for all the cinemas to show sort of the same, to have used the same lenses, to show sort of have the same aspect ratio for the panels, and eventually for TVs to have the same aspect ratio. And that one stuck around for quite a while until we got like widescreen televisions and widescreen stuff in like the 80s, 90s. So yeah, they did include it in the film. And that created all sorts of challenges with that they had to figure out, and which led to a lot of the things we sort of take for granted with film today.
Huh. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Did you work in film production, or where do you know that from?
I did. I also just went into it. So I also have a background. My educational background is management of innovation and business development, all of that. So I looked into like a lot of the technological history of things like film and music, and game development has a much shorter technological history than like recorded film and music. But yeah, I looked into the backgrounds of those and really understood like, okay, why are some of the things that you take for granted today, or why did certain technological things happen in what context and stuff like that. I did that for school as well.
Cool.
Remember, yeah.
You see, by the way, just to see. Oh, you got it.
And I thought that was pretty interesting. I'm also pretty geeky, so. 40% weak point damage. Yeah, nerd, says Casper LR99 over on Twitch. Guilty.
Alrighty. What? Do we have any events to do? No,
I actually did, like, I was in different productions back like 20 plus years ago, filmed both in front and behind the camera. And there was back then it was like analog film, it was actual film rolls we'd film on. So every time you'd start the camera, it would cost something like a couple of, thousands of kroner a minute. So
wow.
if you made a mistake, it was like, okay, that's 1,400 kroners of film.
Wow.
Lost right there. Okay, cool. Where now it's I've heard that there are just productions where they let like the camera roll because it's just an SD card and you have unlimited space pretty much, which just creates tons of footage for somebody else to go through.
Alex, we've got a comment from Blaine Red on Facebook who says, "Can you stop talking crap and get back into the game, please?" You can take that one.
And is Blaine with us in the room, Aaron?
He's here on the screen. My burner Facebook profile has a different name. I spell Blaine with an I. Jesus, damn, it's dead. Blaine,
imagine what it's like working for me, chat.
Blaine, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to let you down. I think something that that we don't usually mention so much on the stream is the anxiety before every stream, thinking, "Fuck, I hope Blaine likes this one." Every time we log on, I mean, I lose sleep probably every single night of the week, thinking, I need Blaine to like me, and I need Blaine to find every minute of the stream awesome.
Okay, Aaron. We get it. We get it. We get it. This is like the Bloodborne mechanic when somebody hurts you and you gotta hurt them back immediately to recover some of your health. No, you're right, Blaine. You're right, Blaine. You hit a nerve there. We sometimes drift off into sort of obscure conversations. We just like spending time together. Well, I like spending time together with you, Aaron.
And I like spending time together with Blaine. And you.
You never respond when I do these walls of text in Slack with all of this information.
Yeah, so I'm busy.
Gotta bring in those things.
Okay, other fan request. New 19 Eves on Twitch says, "Can we stop talking about the game and continue talking crap? Everyone's voice is equal." Alex, tell us more about film.
No, you've ruined it. I don't want to anymore. No. I want to talk about Corespawn now.
All right. The floor is yours.
Back in Look at these Corespawn. There are 3 of them. 3 Corespawn. I'm down to 3 health.
Oh shit! Okay, let me get you up. I'm gonna res you.
Nelms over on Twitch says, "I'm here specifically for the obscure conversations." Oh, we got.
I'm missing. Fuck! I miss having more damage potential with.
Jeez, I got a Q ability. Oh,
with retcon. I know. I forget.
Yeah.
Okay, Q it. Retcon's interesting. I think I just don't know how to play him well enough. There's one last one here. Oh, cool. Earlier, somebody's asking, "Does Javier voice all the dwarves?" And somebody else was asking, "Who is the voice of the retcon?" Yeah. So to answer both questions, Javier voices. It provides sort of the male dwarf voice, which at present is used for Slicer, Guardian, and Spotter. Wait, we have one more?
We gotta hurry. We got 2 more.
Oh, shit. Where are they?
They're in the room next to us.
Oh,
fuck, they're up there. Oh.
Yeah.
We're not gonna... I
don't think we're gonna get this. I mean, we could. Do you have a zip line?
No, I have drills.
Okay.
I'm in it.
All right.
Over here.
Okay,
over here.
Cool. Coming. Coming up, following you.
Shit, good, because I'm dead.
All right.
Down, I mean. Yeah, Redcon and Falconeer, I believe that's right. Kino 07 over. Redcon and Falconeer.
Yes, Redcon and Falconeer is the female dwarf voices, and those are voiced by a talented actress in the UK named Elsie Lovelock. Lovelace or Lovelock? Lovelock. Pretty sure Lovelock.
Lovelock. Loveless is the programmer, right?
Ada Lovelace?
Ada Lovelace?
Yeah.
Loveless? Ada Lovelace? Ada Lovelace?
I would say Ada, but I don't know.
I would say Ada Lovelace.
Names, you can say them how you like. Okay.
Names you can say how you like.
Yeah.
If you just say that with enough confidence, chat, You can do that.
Oh boy. Okay, where's this last? Oh shit! Actually, this could be trouble for us.
Oh, yeah. No, this is not good. Oh, this is bad, Aaron.
We've gone from could be trouble to is trouble.
Yeah.
Oh,
this is not good. Oh.
Okay. Ammo.
That film
ammo.
conversation might have killed us, man.
It was worth it.
Yeah.
And I would die for it again, Alex.
There's one, but where is it? Ah, where the fuck is it?
The good news is,
where's the last one?
The last one. Is you're on it here? Okay.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, that didn't even notice this. Well, Alex, I'm okay if it kills us because my version of heaven is picking up where we left off. Okay, let's get this, and then is there? Okay, there is ammo in this.
Fuck it, we'll just hang out on the ramrod.
This
and
is
drink
no.
beer.
This is a.
I can't tell on the minimap.
No, I can't either.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. Okay, you got also wall banged by the tentacle. I'm gonna try and res you. This is not looking great. Yeah, this is looking a little bleak. Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit, I'm up.
Yeah, okay. And I'm fully out of ammo. Yeah, this is gonna be.
No, this is it's ramrod time, Aaron.
It's time to go back to the ramrod.
Yeah. So
and maybe I'll get a retcon build that I like more, but this is not. I should say, chat. This isn't because retcon's bad. This is I'm bad with retcon.
Yeah.
I'd have to wait. I gotta wait for it to let you go, but I got no ammo, and I got right. This is just gonna be end of this. Lonhadvadine says, "Will we see weapons from Deep Rock Galactic go into Deep Rock? Oh wait, will we see weapons from Rogue Core go into Deep Rock Galactic? Probably not. I think that. Oh, who got me up? What? Oh my God! Yeah, she has a.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm up with no ammo. Great.
You don't even need to use your Q.
Where we're going, we don't need ammo. All right. Screw you. Hey, all right, I've got a rage ability. What is this? This seems strong. And we're tentacles. All right. Let's see how many. This is, okay, okay, I didn't know she had a rage, and I don't know how I activated it. But this seems pretty strong for the time being. But yeah, I don't think that we're going to put more Rogue Core weapons back into Deep Rock Galactic. I think that sort of there is always that temptation. People ask about Deep Rock content or Rogue Core weapons or animations or content or whatever going back into Deep Rock Galactic. And I think that like the idea is fun, but I think in practice there's a concern that it just like each game becomes less distinct the more that we transfer over from one to another. And I think it just introduces, it's not quite as easy as just dragging files from one folder into another. Then we also have to decide who gets what weapons and how they're balanced, and does it make sense that they're differently balanced than in Deep Rock, and are they too similar to existing Deep Rock weapons? And then they all need overclocks, and all the overclocks need balancing, and then they all need 17 or 18 different sets of weapon frameworks. So it's a lot of work, in addition to the other sort of the issues like muddling up game identity in that way. We're working pretty hard on getting the things out we've already planned, like Season 6 and Rogue Core. So I feel like there's the design, there's the intentionality aspect of it, and there's also just us having to realize we're sort of human beings with limited time and energy, and it's sort of the same. It's sort of the same mindset I had as a parent, where it's like, yeah, it would be fun, going to Hawaii, kids, and it would be super fun, getting a cat, but Daddy's pretty tired, and he's been pretty busy lately. So, who wants ice cream? Charius asks, are you guys going to open the lobby during the stream sometime? No, not for this one, because we were playing on an internal dev build. It's been a while since the last playtest, and so I thought it was kind of more interesting for people to see a more recent version of where the game's at. So, but that means that it's only open to people that at Ghost Ship. So that is why. But otherwise, friend, I would love to play with you, Charius, specifically.
Okay. Game plan.
Yep.
Use Q abilities more.
Yep.
Yeah. Use a traversal tool.
My sub plan is learn how my abilities work.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I... Maybe I get a weapon I like a little more.
God, I got an armor beacon. That's super good. I always forget that. I can literally regenerate armor.
Really?
On the both of us, right?
I don't know what it is. Like, for the controls are so similar to Deep Rock, but for whatever reason, there's a mental block where, like, in Deep Rock, it comes...
I forget to use the rogue core things.
Yeah, like, it comes naturally for me in Deep Rock to just use everything, and I would expect it more of those ideas to just kind of transfer, but for whatever reason, they don't. Pablo Lopez 7929 asks, can we have an in-dev build? No, Pablo, you can't, unless you get a job here, and then you can.
Kino07 asks, can we get a cat? Can you get a cat? Sure, you can get a cat.
Sure, Kino, you can.
No, give Daddy some peace and let him read the newspaper.
And the newsletter. Speaking of the newsletter.
Oh, yeah. Also, I don't call myself Daddy in front of the kids. That's a weird... platform god.
I don't know. I don't have kids.
Daddy.
That I know of.
Yeah, I don't think...
People can clip that, Alex.
It's too late, Aaron. It was a nice run. Right. Come visit me in internet jail.
Thanks for joining us on Alex's last stream, everyone. It's been a really fun way to... before we send him up to the farm upstate. Okay. This is a grenade that I'm going to remember to use. I'm doing my positive affirmations for today. I will remember to use my grenades. I will remember to use my grenades.
Oh, shit, we have grenades. I will remember to use my grenades.
I'll remember my equipment items and my traversal tools.
Won't just run around shooting stuff talking about 1927.
Mask Player 60 says, hello, GSG crew. Hello, Mask Player. What's this stream about? This stream is about, well, it depends on who you ask. I'll start.
Chad, can you summarize this stream for us in one sentence, please?
Yeah, hold on.
Help us get some perspective on what this stream has been about so far.
Better idea. Somebody please help out Mask Player 60 and let us know what this stream's been about, because we might not be the right people to ask.
Look at that. Traversal tool.
This has three-shot burst with an 8-shot magazine and the most... Oh, this is not a good gun.
Click, 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 reload. Click, click, click.
Hey, watch the spread. Great. Awesome.
Oh, look at this. You hit me. Okay, look at this, Aaron. Look at this. Armor beacon. Wait, why don't I get stuff back? Why don't I get stuff back from the armor beacon?
I think you maybe have to do damage with... I think you have to do damage within the beacon.
No, I got stuff back now.
Huh.
Why?
Well, it might be... It might be broken.
1927 TikToks, cats, and beards is the summary from Kino 07. Flaragran over on Twitter says shrimp to resting talk.
Here we go. See, it's catching on.
Yeah, Luna. I'm reading chat, so you find the interesting points of interest, Aaron.
Okay.
Yeah, Luna Advin noting it's discussion about Ulf Cinematech. Ulf Cinematech. Yeah.
Actually, speaking of cinema history, I'm gonna go on Friday to see Werner Herzog's Fitzcarraldo. I'm excited.
I don't know what that is.
It was one about a wait, hold on. 20% down. I don't want more burst fire. Hold on. Just let me get 20%.
Pixelnator over on Twitch noting this stream is about Alex saying daddy.
Yep. That's another clip. Fitzcarraldo is the one about I believe an Irish entrepreneur who tried to transport like a steamship up the Amazon and like across a hill or whatever. But the real life movie was known for just being one of the most like it's got a Wikipedia section on the movie under like production complications because Werner Herzog insisted that they haul like a 200-ton steamship up a hill for the sake of the movie. And it was just like in the 70s, so they didn't really use models for it. And then it was something where they used a bunch of like local Amazonian tribes as extras, and Werner Herzog beefed so much with the main actor that after they filmed it, like some of the tribes people came out was like, "Hey, do you want us to kill this guy for you?" And he had to say, no, please don't kill my actor. Double melee damage 8 seconds after emptying a weapons magazine. You know what? Let's try it. Let's try a dumb build. Why not? Why not, I ask you? For what else is a roguelike for? What's this blue machine? Oh, this is the excavation event. And we can do it. I don't think this one's that fun. The one
fuck, fall damage.
This digging one? I don't know. I don't love it.
Oh, none of us brought drills.
I know. That's the thing. So, yeah, okay, we got one.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, is there more? Okay, there's more. Oh, you know what? Maybe they made this a little easier. Because they do the same thing that DRG does where the crystals around
sort of...
Yeah, like light or power down after you dug something out. Okay, maybe this isn't so bad.
I found one.
Yeah, we've got... All right, you know what? Let's...
Very dark now.
Maybe our clever game designers have updated this since I last tried it. And it seems like they have. Okay, there's a little more here. Nice.
Oh, I thought I had that one. Okay, so...
And I think one
this,
more?
No, this one, yeah, this one still looks like it's...
Yeah, there's still a little...
active.
We got something here. Okay.
All right, you got it?
Yeah.
Cool.
This is looking good. Okay, you know what? That wasn't so bad.
Wait for me.
Yes.
There we go.
Hit the button. Alrighty.
Okay.
It says there's 7.
Oh. Wait.
Is there more?
No, do they need to... Okay,
Oh, there's more. There's two more down here.
So we need to process them?
You just put them in that slot.
Okay, yeah.
Whoa, what? Wait, what? Why was that for mission control?
Oh, I got one here.
Okay, I found some. Oh, actually, this is... okay, minerals. Nice. That's weird that was for mission control.
What to get?
Dibs on that one.
Get? Boom, you're dead. Every time you hit an enemy, you get...
That can be good.
Crippling strike, I think, is get us out of a pinch.
Beautifully Buttered Penguin says, when will the trailer for DRG Season 6 be released? Well,
soon.
Soon.
Remember to check in on our next stream on Thursday, hintedy hint.
I can't say anything for sure, but we can say that this week is maybe top 3 weeks of the year for such a trailer to be released. Maybe even top 2 weeks of the year. If you were really feeling fresh, you might even say it was the number 1 week of the year. But this is all just speculation. Okay, this used to be something still a little funky with this.
So is it like a slot machine thing where...
Sort of. Or what's the Japanese prize machine things?
Gacha?
Gacha. Yeah, it's like that.
It's like the Deep Rock Gacha.
Yeah, it's sort of.
It's just worthless crystals.
And then it scans this, and then it used to previously pop it out of this slot, but I guess it just... Okay. All right, well... LikeOmicBro1836, a good year, says, why don't Ghost Ship employees have access to exclusive gear and loot? That's a great question. And I'm a strong proponent of us having more cool exclusive gear. I would love for us to have a dev cosmetic.
You got a hoodie.
We have a hoodie, which is cool. I like the hoodie. I wear it often. But it would be, I think we should be a little more over the top with it. I did look into this morning of getting DRG tracksuits. Or like Ghost Ship Games tracksuits. What if we show up to the Game Awards and we look like the Slovenian mob? It could be cool.
Could be cool.
Pablo Lopez 7929 says, "Isn't that pachinko?" No, pachinko is the one where you like shoot a little ball and it drops down through some random pegs, right?
Yeah, I've actually never played pachinko, so I don't know the details of it. I've just seen balls flying up like Peggle style in sort of an arcade machine thing.
You never played? Didn't you live in Japan?
Yeah, but pachinko is like... I mean, I've lived in Denmark as well, and I've never played like slot machines.
Yeah, that's true. I haven't played like pinball or whatever. Fair enough.
I play pinball.
Often?
No, but it's like I think I've just never played gambling style arcade machines.
Is pachinko, is that gambling?
don't. So I seen some documentaries where it's a little bit more complicated than that.
Okay. Whoa. Whoa, this thing's snappy.
Red sugar. Nice.
All right. Next objective.
Whoa.
What are we doing?
We are pushing our way further into this cave. Is, I believe, the order on the docket right now. I'd love to find some more, a little dry upgrade-wise. Would love to find kind of some more swag and or loot.
Oh, I'm stuck.
Wow. Okay, this is actually. Okay, this is getting kind of. I'm kind of liking this little build. I think I got to remember to use the melee part of it a little more. Hey, stop it. Okay, there's Krizox here. All right, there we go. Krizox spawner disabled. Seek.
Oh. I forget what REPD stands for.
Remote Expedite Processing Drone. Somebody asks, will a zipline ever be as fast as it is in Rogue Core? No, I think it's a different game, and my goofy answer is because it would be too much fun. But I think the real answer is that there's some intent that, like, some thought about it would affect game balance in a negative way. Like if the zipline is Gunner's exclusive mobility tool, if it was also like super fast like Scouts was, it would sort of start like encroaching on Scouts' territory, so to speak, and having it so that you can whoa, that's fall damage. Damn it. What makes it distinct is that it is a team usable point A to B traversal tool. But if it were both team usable and point A to B like it is, but then also like really fast, like quick getaway type of thing, it would be a little, I think, sort of make Scout not fully redundant, but sort of verge a little too much over into that direction, if that makes sense. So that's at least the game design thought on why not.
It also depends on whether you're asking us or a modder. So we're going to say no, but
yeah,
imagine that if there's not already a mod that does this, I imagine that there will be.
Yeah. Lobster says, Pachinko is gambling the way that skee ball is gambling. You play for tokens or balls that can be exchanged for stuff. That's a good way of putting it.
Mm.
Like arcade. Yeah, okay. Mm. Or I guess and I guess the legal distinction for that is what you play for fun, and then you're also rewarded with tickets. Where were arcade machines in Copenhagen, Alex, back when those were?
The biggest one were I don't know where the biggest one was. The ones I really loved was at the bottom of the Palace Cinema, the very colorful old cinema complex in Copenhagen, and at a place right next to it called Scala, which was also a cinema shopping center complex. It's not there anymore. It was right in front of Tivoli.
Yeah.
And inside Tivoli as well, they had great arcade machines like Time Crisis and Virtua Fighter.
Whoa.
The 90s. Have I ever told you about the 90s, Aaron?
No, what was the film scene like then?
It was good, Aaron. It was good.
It was analog and beautiful.
It was good.
Roadside Flower says, would you ever consider a left-handed mode? Do you mean just like mirroring so the guns are on?
I mean, I think you can. It's interesting. Can you change? Is there like a left-handed setup for an OS setup for a mouse, where you can sort of switch over the mouse so the main button is the right one and the.
This is maybe a dumb question, but cognitively, if you're I just realized that all games are now like default right-handed. Cognitively, if you're a lefty, is it like confusing to play?
Yeah. Anybody in chat gonna know? Is there any sort of
sound off, lefties?
Are games sort of optimized for right hand play or PC games? I assume. Well, I guess also console games. Is that something that you notice, or are you using any OS setup? Time Cookie noting, I'm lefty, always had the mouse on the right nonetheless. Trust Wizard saying, I use my mouse with my right switch.
Okay, people are saying lefty, not... Okay.
Everything that's left.
Lefty Nation is ambivalent on this one. I think also another one for realistic shooters is a lot of real-life guns, especially older guns, are made with a right-hand bias. So it would because I'm making those...
Really? Aren't they symmetrical? No, because the clearing chambers on the...
yeah, think about a bolt-action rifle, for example. Those are just made default for...
Yeah, so you steady it against your right side and reload it with your left hand.
Yeah, and a lot of modern rifles and especially handguns are more made to be...
Wait, the other way around.
What's that?
Isn't it the other way around? How do you load up?
If you would be, are you speaking specifically with a bolt-action rifle?
Yeah, bolt-action rifle.
You would,
assuming you would load
you're
it with your right hand, right?
Yeah, I mean that you would remove your hand from the trigger, stable it, or hold it against yourself using your left hand, and then load and operate it as such. But I think as starting with, I don't know about you can find examples of ambidextrous guns from back to the 1900s, but I think it became more a common thing in the 50s, 60s, especially with handguns, to make them right-left. Numbers active, auto fire, 2 weak point hits, armor unit.
And some of the gun platforms that I used to they go pretty far back, don't they?
Yeah, it I think depends on which or will be the sort of skeleton of the gun will be about the same, but there will be modern iterations of it, whatever, I don't know, M4, whatever. I think is it M416? What replaced that one?
I think so. The M416 platform was.
Now
I know the AK-47 to 74 platform that switched for the. They're named after the years, right? AK-47 was platform developed or established in 1947, and AK-74 was 1974.
Yeah. It's modernized. And then there's AKM, which is what a lot of what's identified as an AK-47 is more often an AKM, which is just M, I believe, stands for modernized. But those, for example, the fire selector switch, that is a big long one, and that's on the... Is that... Yeah, that's just on the right side. But I'm trying to think of examples of... Chat, help us out. What are... Because I can think of a lot of Heckler & Koch pistols, especially European and German-made ones, started after kind of Cold War period, especially around the area of polymers and plastics being introduced. Those started having more ambidextrous features. But I think it's maybe a little easier to do with a pistol than it is a rifle.
Also, glad to hear I'm not the only one nerding out about a technical subject.
Yeah, now we found my film. Yep. What killed me? Is that the
time?
Time killed me. Guess I died of old age.
What? Where are you?
Oh. I'm back there.
Okay.
Yeah, P90 ambidextrous as well.
Now remember, I have my Q abilities. I have my repulsion field. Nothing will get between me and Aaron. Game.
Did the flare? Yeah, I'll have to rewatch the stream to see what happened. Maybe hitting those barrels with my flare did detonate it. That was weird. Well, now I'm really low health and no armor. Sick.
Got a question over on Twitch, Aaron, from a dead man walking. That's ominous. Is the UMP ampy?
That I don't know. I've never shot a UMP.
No.
Would like to.
Which guns have you shot?
Let's see here. Walter PPK 19. I'm trying to think of the last time I was at a gun range.
A full disclosure, I've never shot. No, that's a lie. I have shot a clay pigeon thing.
Ah, yeah. Shotgun. Let's see. As far as SMGs, MP5 and a Scorpion, I've shot a number of handguns, just kind of video game classics. But 1911 Walter PPK, the James Bond one. A couple of revolvers I couldn't identify. A couple of various pump shotguns. A PPSH. Last time I was in the U.S., there was a gun range in Minnesota that had a full auto PPSH. Was the Russian submachine gun from World War II. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Like historical guns a lot?
yeah, I think those
Yeah.
are more interesting. And I think just sort of the... Wait, let's find the toolkit. I think just the history of weapon design is really interesting, and is also just... There's something sort of technically satisfying about a heavy, precisely machined object that is, just kind of, for whatever reason, flips the right switches in my head.
It's like a film camera.
Like a film, like genuinely, yeah. One of my
I know, you pointed at
oh yeah, no. One of my old roommates was a photography guy, and he had a collection of German film cameras from the '80s, which for similar reasons were just like a really satisfying, heavy, thunky, clicky device.
Very much, yeah.
Renaissance shot spread.
Very mechanical.
Yeah, so there's something like that. Cheese TM says, question, how many new weapons will there be compared to the base D ROCK GALACTIC? We've seen quite a few so far, wondering how many there are in total. In total, I don't know, I think we're probably at like 5 or 6 right now, but we'll very likely do more because it's fun and it's a lot easier to do in a Rogue Core. Alrighty. We've not found an Expedite event, have we? No.
No, not yet. What do we have here?
Have you played that Far Far West playtest?
No.
Okay, I have not either. I'd like to.
I have not had much time to for fun work.
Chat, has anyone in chat done the Far Far West playtest? If so, what did you think of it? And if not, what else are you playing? Interested to know what y'all are gaming on. Deadman Watkins says, pretty good, very Helldivers-esque. That's a good sign in my books. I like me some... I enjoy some Helldivers. That's fun.
Feeling fresh and ferocious.
Somebody says, hate horse controls, though. I hate horse controls, too. I think they should always run free. Somebody says they've been...
You've been, have you tried horseback riding?
Yes. That was how you get to school in the U.S. No, my mom rode horses as a kid, and so I took...
Back in 1890s Minnesota.
Exactly, back in the frontier with the one... Well, it was a mule, technically, but it's all my family had.
Shut up, it's a horse!
But then it's getting bullied at school by the rich kids who all have hats. It's half horse. Nice mule, Aaron. No, I rode horses as a kid a little bit as like just basic. I would not feel like comfortable or confident on a horse now, but I could probably avoid like not dying. But I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, let's
pretty dangerous.
Put me out there, dude. A horse can fuck you up. Just ask Christopher Reeves.
All
right, what do we have?
One of us should go with that.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Takeshi on Far Far West says, yeah, it's pretty fun. Needs a little polish, but they really nailed the things they're going for. Yeah, sounds like where our playtest should be at.
1 second, I got a phone call from Germany. 1 second.
All right. Caller number 1 is coming to us from Frankfurt. Hello, caller. Well, Alex is off on a phone call, so chat, it's just you and me again. And I'm just going to use him as bait. I'll see if I can... Is it a spam call?
Yeah, spam filter didn't pick up that one. Fool me once, Frankfurt.
The French building the Maginot Line. All right, where's it? Oh, I'm going the wrong ass way. Stupid. All righty, let's get this turned around. Mask player asking, can the Fat Boy launcher be a portable handheld catapult? Well, then it's just the Fat Boy from Fallout, and that's too on the nose. Deadman Walking says Far Far West has a magic system thing, and that's pretty neat. Cool. Not every cowboy game dares to involve alchemy.
Oh Christ! Now I'm getting a phone call from Sweden.
Mr. Worldwide over here.
Both our neighbors.
You done some sort of border disputing act?
Is he here? No, no, he's not here.
Blast!
Is it with you?
The embassies
No.
calling each other.
Yeah.
That bastard has escaped us once again. Somebody asked, "Is Alice a wordplay on something?" Oh, I believe you're referring to Ellis, the REPD drone. I don't know where Ellis came from, actually. Earlier in development, it was called Ripley, which was a very obvious reference to
That was
Ripley.
a little on the nose.
Yeah, to Ripley from Aliens and Alien. But it was, as Alex said, 2 on the nose. So we changed the drone to Ellis, but I don't know why it is called Ellis. So that's...
Oh, I have a grenade.
Yeah?
I hit nothing.
Okay. Oh, thank you for reminding me, though, that we have grenades. I forgot my daily Rogue Core affirmations. I will remember my grenades. I'll use them to great effect. Okay, I got my little melee buff. Cool. I guess there's room for us to have sort of a... There could be sort of a mage, combat mage type of reclaimer, I think. You know, having a little more elemental buffs and bonuses and casting little fireballs and shit. We could do that. See, it's not so hard to be a game designer.
Oh, my mining button is stuck. My screen error.
Oh, yeah, you're mining with your seems like half your torso. They'll tear your rotator cuff like that.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not healthy at my age. Oh!
Okay, actually, I'm kind of enjoying I got this little melee buff that's fairly strong. They added this, oh shit, I'm also completely out of ammo. Well, good thing I've got my melee buff. Oh no, Glamorhead. Okay,
Fuck, now Dublin is calling. Look at this, Aaron.
What? Are you serious? Nobody told you that they're hosting the next UN at your house. Hey man, the headquarters are under renovation. Can we do it at yours?
Oh, where are you? I'm almost dead.
I'm down.
I was busy. Oh, you're there. Okay.
Sorry, I had Dublin on the line. Hi, you've reached Alex. Mobile UN. How can I help you? All right. Whee!
I was waiting on a call from Liechtenstein. Sorry for getting distracted.
It's when Transnistria is calling that you need to be worried about those outstanding debts. The folks at Sharif are coming to collect. I was watching a travel... did you watch News Channel?
News channel?
News Channel, the Danish one? With Jan Elhøj and Morten Kierkegaard?
No.
Good travel show. But they had an episode on Transnistria. That is an interesting country.
0 stjerner? 0 stars?
Yeah. Do you know the premise?
They go to places that you would give 0 stars
Well,
on TripAdvisor.
Yes. Yeah. They just go to different countries, and it's just they seek out any worst, always like the worst rated hotels they can find. The sort of most. It's sort of a kind of on the edge or like the sketchy tourist attractions, but it's fun. A good show. But they went to Transnistria. That's an interesting country. I believe a break off from Moldova, but sort of run by this. It's like a one of those disputed border countries that's like not fully. Some countries are like, yeah, this is real. Others are like, no, we're not buying into it.
Not fully recognized.
But
But there are some small islands like that.
Yeah,
Around as well in Europe.
and just like nutso dudes in Montana that also have the same operation going. But Transnistria is like sort of run by one company called Sheriff, which is founded by ex-KGB agents. And it's just like they run the gas stations and like sports teams and just everything about it. So it's like a weird little sponsorship country. I don't know if you have any viewers. Oh, nice. Okay. Let's see what we can. Let me see if I can save the day. I'm going to just go for it. I'm going to go for it.
Repulsion! Repulsion!
All right, let's repulse our way out of here. Which is me to my friends at the club. Okay.
Ew!
Yeah. Oh wait, shit. We can get on.
Yeah, get in!
Close one.
That's why I repulsed.
Speaking of countries in the world, chat, where in the world are you guys tuning in from? If you're from Transnistria, if you're from Holland, If you're from the Philippines or another country, not among those 3 previously named, let us know. If you are the one person in Vatican City that our user metrics show exists, we see you. I might go heavy. Yeah, we'll try this. All right, today we've got the chat coming in from Belgium, Sweden, Singapore, USA, Finland, Wales, animal, not a country, nice try, Norway, the UK, unfortunately, thoughts and prayers, Australia, Finland, Ukraine, Wales, UAE, USA, Russia, US of A, Spain, Brazil, Lithuania, USA, boring US of A, Portugal, Ireland, Russia, Canada, Denmark, Vasaman, Brazil, the Isle of Wight.
This is like a Street Fighter roster.
It's doing the it's not. Is it Ren and Stimpy, the song that they sing with all the countries?
No, that's animat. Isn't that animatronics?
Yeah. Russia, America, Spain, Brazil, Lithuania, too, Portugal, Ireland, Russia, Canada, Denmark, Brazil, and the Isle of Wight for some reason.
And Peru.
And Peru. Sweden, South Africa, Netherlands, boring. You take that back, and Russia, Denmark, and Netherlands, Deep Rock Galactic.
And Belarus.
Which is, I remember that a separate country.
And DMCA. That's right.
That's how the song ends. That'd be a good, because I'm somebody that doesn't really sing, and I wouldn't consider myself a good singer. Though, given the right karaoke setup, I won't let it stop me. But it would be sort of a good stream challenge, is get good enough at singing that you can get automatically recognized in DMCA band. I wouldn't do it on Ghost Ship's account. I would have to do my own. That would be inconsiderate. Isle of Wight. I know that's a UK type of thing, but I don't know where.
I have a family that lives there.
On the Isle of Wight?
On Isle of Wight.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, where is it?
They're not from Isle of Wight. They live in Isle of Wight. So it's an island, southern England, sort of 3 hours outside of London. If you would drive from like southwest from London down to the coast, down to like Southport or another city, and you take the ferry over to Isle of Wight. It should be very pretty.
Is that
one of the Channel Islands, isn't it? Yeah, it's one of the Channel Islands.
Is that?
I'm waiting for a reclaimer here, by the way.
Is that one of the ones? I think I read that they have their own space program. That little island.
I wouldn't know that.
No, because I think they made a movie about it, didn't they?
What?
The white stuff.
I don't. Can you explain that to me?
The right stuff. That space movie.
I don't know. Who was? Okay.
You haven't seen The Right Stuff?
No. One second. While we're here, IMDb. The right.
That's from like
stuff. IMDb.
That's like the very.
The Right Stuff TV. The movie from 1983. Okay. The Right Stuff with
Clint Eastwood in there, right?
Oh, now I get the reference.
Yeah.
That is funny, Aaron.
Thanks.
1 second.
The best jokes are the ones that you have to. Yeah,
look up on the internet.
Oh shit!
God! I promised myself I wouldn't be toxic in 2026. Fuck.
The white stuff. Yeah.
Spore release. That's what you get, Alex.
I call that my repulsion field. The doctor says I'm lactose intolerant. I said, brother, no, it's just my ult. I don't think you understand, Doc.
I've never seen that.
I can't.
Right Stuff.
Now, Alex, it's an old film. How have you not?
It's not that old. It's
almost
like
50 years old.
Error.
I mean, I hate to be calendar man here.
It's middle aged. It's not old. It's like
I agree.
It's like
I grew up watching a lot of 80s movies because of my dad, and I also have a hard time coming to terms with the fact that they're now old movies. Because in my head, they're
middle-aged movies.
In my head, they're 15 years old, but no, they're like almost 40. How do I go back? Okay, I'm back. Raji Flap says, I forgot to mention, but I recently got my girlfriend to try DRG, and she absolutely loves it. We play a lot. She's still learning, and it's fun to teach the game. Rock and Stone. Raji, I am glad that you and your girlfriend are having fun with Deep Rock Galactic. Rock and Stone to you and your partner. Make sure that you buy her all the DLCs, and don't wait till they're on sale. Get them full price. That's how she'll know you really care.
And your girlfriend.
Yeah. It's like buying discount flowers at the grocery store. Actually, I do that sometimes.
The storage bay is locked. If you place weight on the load measuring,
All right. Let's get...
the release mechanism.
We're looking for some weights.
Ooh, so much expedite.
Perfect.
Police, some dumb miner lost the toolbox.
All right. Zoop. The Yops says, my wife refuses to even try. Brother, I hope you're talking about Deep Rock Galactic.
Welcome to marriage.
If not, sorry, but Deep Rock also does have a solo mode. So worst comes to worst, you can still have fun.
Unlike marriage. Wait, it does. Oh, this is getting depressing.
Going for a restock.
All right, Alex.
Huskill3210 asks, female anime girl in DRG when? Again, I've been mentioning mods here for some time.
Yeah, that's going to be mod territory.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's an anime mission control profile picture already.
I know there's like an anime Bosco cutout.
I'm sure there's also others that we couldn't show on stream, and to which I say, it takes all types, you know?
Yeah.
Oop. Ow, ow, stop it. Guys, get out of my... I'm trying to mine expedite, you dorks.
Oh!
All right.
Repulse just as I died.
All right, I'm going to come get you. I'm going to come get you. I'm going to come get you.
Oh, 1 second. Let me just check who's...
Please, 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 please. Yes!
Oh, shit. Repulsion! 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 Ugh!
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Caught on terrain. Classic.
The
Okay.
exact same place where...
I'm going to need to rethink my strategy here.
Yeah.
So he says there's a mod that makes mission control Hatsune Miku.
Did you know that? We talked about this on stream before, right? Hatsune Miku is like a VST, like a plugin.
Yeah.
That
You
where
like-
you can input the notes and the sounds.
Yeah, where you like play her voice like on a keyboard.
Yeah, sort
ish.
of. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Listen up, Minos. I am thinking Miku. Okay. Zoop. Oh. Hey, I got an idea. Bam! Oh, I thought that was going to be an immediate explosion. Oh, okay. Well, I thought those were the... You know what? In hindsight, we shouldn't make the red barrels not explode.
Oh, 1 second. I just gotta check.
Oh, should I actually... Yeah, okay.
We've been going.
I just biffed it.
Yeah.
So.
Also been going quite long.
Fuck! Well, chat.
I got 3 unanswered call and 13 unanswered messages on Slack.
And just there's a lot of other countries in Europe that have yet to call you. They're going to be ringing all night.
Again, the fun sides of video game development for a middle manager. Not an old manager, a middle manager.
That's right. From the 80s, not old yet.
The same age as Mario.
The original Mario movie?
No. The original Mario movie?
The one from...
Super Mario. Not the one with Bob Hoskins. And
No, okay, not Bob Hoskins. Mario.
No.
Mario, the actual character.
Yeah, the Italian plumber.
Who, as we learned on Monday, is canonically 26.
Like me.
Canonically 26. That's right. Well...
I've turned 26 a couple of times.
One of my friends had a good bit where he, I think up until he was 34, just kept celebrating his 30th birthday. Would just invite people to his, like, my 4th 30th birthday. Good bit.
That worked with my kids until they had like a couple of years of math in school.
Well, it's a good thing he made use of it while it counts.
Yeah.
Or while they weren't counting. Couldn't count.
Juve, I hope somebody has written their number in a UN bathroom stall saying call for a good time. If you want to hear about the history of film development, you come to the right place.
Well, chat, we do have to hop offline because Alex has to speak to a UN delegate from every other country in Europe before the day is done. A middle manager's work is never over.
No, about CinemaScope.
They're saying, but what's a rotoscope? And how the hell did they encode the soundtrack onto the film?
Interesting enough, rotoscoping got popularized by Mortal Kombat in video games.
All right. Time to close down the stream. Chat, thank you so much for joining us today. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you for your questions, your goofs, your gags, and we will catch you another time, namely Thursday, a day which, surprisingly, the dev stream will not be the most exciting Deep Rock Galactic related event happening that day.
Hintity hint hint.
Hintity hint, hint the hint. What event that might be, only time, which time zone, your choice, will tell. But we'll see you on that Tuesday is today. Thursday is in the future. And in the past, makes you think. But we will see you on Thursday, the 15th of January, 1 p.m. UTC, the best time zone that there is. If you don't already... Plus 2?
I think we're in +2. UTC +2.
Well, you can do the math, chat.
Ghost Ship Time. Look it up. Ghost Ship Time. I think it's on time.com.
That's right.
Ghost Ship Time.
Universal Time Clock. That'll tell you.
GS Time.
If you don't already subscribe on YouTube or Twitch, go ahead and do so right now. If not, we're not doing the stream on Thursday. Just kidding, we will. But we will remember and we will hold a grudge. But we will see you soon. Love you lots. Rock and Stone to you. Hope to see you another time. And stay tuned for Deep Rock news on Thursday. And I'm not doing the stream raid because I still haven't figured it out. Yes, I know it's easy, but maybe another day. Okay,
we just do our regular raid.
It's just a regular raid. And then also remember to subscribe to the newsletter and putting it in the chat.
And thanks for enduring this.
And thanks for your service.